Good morning, everybody. Well, it's raining again. You can probably hear it. A bit of excitement here yesterday. I'll put the video in here now.
Appears to be a fire on the other side of the condos. Over there.
Other side of the river.
The condos will be on fire before us.
The lunchtime excitement.
There's a bit of a fire over towards the coastal road. Smoke has made it look like the condominiums here were on fire. Burnt out quite a lot of houses by the look of it. And you look on Facebook, the different live videos. Yeah, so it's I just finished taking the dogs for a walk, and the fellow that cooks breakfast and lunch down the corner there, he started packing up. He said, "It's going to rain." Sure enough, I'm getting a little bit wet sitting here, but just from the splashes of the plant leaves. But that's life. Yeah, so you can see that the yellow awning down there is it's closed up shop, but he's still cooking inside. He normally cooks on that green table you can see down there. It's raining. The rain, I think with the wind, he was a bit worried about the rain blowing in. The wind has dropped a little bit. It's not as windy now. But at least I don't have to take Leanne to her workplace training today. She has to do 300 hours in her college course. She's been doing at City Hall. And that got me thinking. River Road, which is just at the end of that street, our street just there, just past where that yellow awning is. In the flood, part of that road collapsed, so they've had the road closed. So all the traffic that used to go down there is now coming through the highway, which is just over that way. And the traffic, my goodness, I tell you. But thinking about that, the traffic, and it looks chaotic, and yet it just works. They turn off the traffic lights at the first intersection down there at the end of the markets, not all markets, and just let people, find a gap and get through. And it looks like a mess and chaotic, but it flows, because when they have the traffic lights going, the traffic banks up for miles, because there's just so much of it. And it got me thinking, a couple of years ago when I first, on one of these videos, I first mentioned I was going to buy a motorbike. And one of my followers said, "Oh, you're crazy, that'll be the end of you. It's too dangerous. Don't want to do that." I rode motorbikes in Australia, and I was in a pretty nasty accident where a young girl who just had her license, her provisional license, for 2 weeks, didn't stop at a stop sign. And of course, I wore the brunt of that. I've now got an artificial hip, one leg shorter than the other, but I'm alive, so I'm lucky in that respect. Yeah, and as I said, it just got me thinking, like in Australia, the roads are wider, there's less traffic. In the country areas where I was living, there's less traffic. Of course, you ride faster, drive faster. You can get lulled into a false sense of security, not thinking, but you get on those expressways and just sort of go into zombie mode. You go into zombie mode, whereas here, there's so much traffic, And people darting everywhere and cutting in and counterflowing. And you're always watchful. And driving around like the metro areas here, you very rarely get over 30 kilometres per hour. You very rarely get over 30 kilometres per hour. So, in actual fact, I think it's safer having more traffic, and it looks chaotic, but it's not really. It just seems to work. And them turning off the traffic lights, which is why they did it. Them turning, the powers that be turning off the traffic lights is testament to that. Because everybody just flows. All four directions, they find a hole, they get through, no problem. So yeah, I'm going to finish my coffee, which is sitting there. I've brewed myself a, what do they call them here, an Americano. So I've got an espresso machine, and I do half a cup with the espresso, then I just fill it up with hot water. Call it an Americano. In Australia we call that a black coffee. Anyway, so it's going to rain today, nice wet day, and we shall see what the day brings. Catch you all next time. Bye for now.